guys, so this is Dave Warnke. He is one of my favorite artists. His art style is called post-goofyism art. It's not really a technical style, but that is what Dave Warnke calls his art. Let's go ahead and get started. This is one of Dave Warnke's pieces of art. It's very, very interesting. You're going to see a lot going on in a lot of his works, and it usually takes you a few minutes to really look and see what's going on. Now notice in his compositions like this, where you've got a lot of things going on, he fills up all the space, he uses a ton of color, and there's a lot of cool random things going on. But you can also look at it and probably start to pick up on a couple themes, a couple stories that might be going on within the composition. Dave Warnke was heavily influenced by Keith Haring. He's an artist that used to paint in the New York City subways. His artwork was mainly done between 1980 and 1985. Dave Warnke grew up around Keith Haring's artwork and was heavily inspired by him. And you can see Keith Haring right here on the left painting, well, that looks more like a mural that he's painting. And then on the right, he's actually painting in the subway, and you can see lots of people stopping to look at his work. His work is also pretty cartoony, kind of like Dave Warnke's. This is Dave Warnke, and you can see this is a little bit more modernish times than the 1980 to 1985 pictures. But you can see that Dave Warnke is putting his artwork in public places, kind of like Keith Haring did. Now, Dave Warnke does sell his art in galleries now, and he does make money, but that was never his original intention when he started painting. His quote is, "There's something about putting stuff up and knowing that you're bringing art directly to people. I like that better than, say, selling in galleries and making lots of money and all that stuff." He really just wants to bring his art into the public. Here's a very temporary piece of public art. Now, Dave Warnke likes to put his artwork up and around, and it's easily removable, and I think that's part of the joy and fun in his art, is that he knows that people could just grab his art and take it with them, and that's kind of what he wants, and that was his intention. Here's a great little public installation of his artwork. It's just big blocks, but it almost looks like it could be a playground. Sometimes Dave puts his artwork near more serious messages. So you can see on the right that there's this "Make Art Not War" poster. And then to the left of it is this crazy Dave blue person next to it. So when you think about this and you look at this, do you think Dave Warnke's being disrespectful by putting up a kind of a goofy picture near a serious message? Or is he maybe he's reminding people to keep on smiling despite all the serious messages in our world right now? Who knows? Now, some of you might be wondering if Dave Warnke is a graffiti artist, and there's a lot of rule breaking and laws that go on with graffiti artists and marking up property of others, but there's a big difference between graffiti and what Dave Warnke is doing. Graffiti is marked directly on a surface with its own unique styles and codes. Street art, which was what Dave Warnke is doing, is anything else that is put in a public place, like stickers and posters. Warnke's canvas is anything from a wood block to the back of a tofurkey package, and it's all for the taking. So basically what Dave Warnke is doing is putting up art that can easily be removed. One way that Dave Warnke does this so easily is stickers. Look at all of them. Fun stuff. And these are the very technical tools that he uses for his stickers. Not really. These are just tools that you can actually pick up at your drugstore or Michael's or Target or Walmart. You can pretty much pick these up anywhere. And this is one of Dave Warnke's big art making tool sets. Dave Warnke says, "I'm always fascinated with the stories other people think of. It's always vastly more interesting than anything I come up with. So when you're looking at Dave Warnke's artwork, especially the pieces that have a lot more going on in them, what are you thinking? What kind of stories are you thinking of? When you create your Dave Warnke artwork, I would like to see you thinking more of a theme or a story that you're kind of creating or going along with. Even if you don't say it, maybe you're making people think it when they're looking at your artwork. So start to think of some of those themes and some of those stories that you might want to have within your own artwork. I'm going to give you a minute to look at these. How will you create your Dave Warnke inspired artwork? Notice that Dave Warnke within these pictures is really filling up the space. Notice his use of colors, his use of repetition, his use of characters. Now you don't have to copy Dave Warnke exactly, in fact I don't want you to, but you are going to be doing artwork that is inspired by Dave Warnke in a Dave Warnke-ish style. So think about that as you're starting to brainstorm what you're going to do as well. This is kind of similar to what I'm thinking as we get started. Now again, yours doesn't need to look exactly like this, but notice it's very simple as far as the colors go. You're going to be starting with pencil. You're going to be adding Sharpie marker on top of your pencil line, so you'll have something that looks kind of like this before you start to add color. Don't forget to have a great time with this, have a blast. And at the end of this project, we're going to have a fun little day where we talk about and write about our artwork and what was going on with it. And we're also going to find a fun little twist where we are going to be turning Dave Warnke into a historical artist in the technological sense. Pretty cool stuff. Have fun, guys!